Hi YouTube. Um, just wanted to share a little bit of video. I've recently, well, I wouldn't say recently, it's been about almost 2 years. I've made a purchase of Ineos Grenadier. The reason why I'm actually making this video, it's not in terms of to promote the company or anything, but obviously, to be honest with you, to each its own. A lot of people obviously have their own opinions. It is a new company, hence why I've waited at least 2 years before even saying anything, because I always wanted to make sure, just to make sure that it doesn't have problems, because it is a brand new company. I was kind of skeptical at first buying it, but let me just tell you, in my life, I've owned actually plenty of cars. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are in the same scenario. They've all had their own cars and stuff. I've owned the C63s, S classes, E63s. I've also owned plenty of Hondas, a lot of Type Rs. I've also owned the R33, R32s. One thing with those cars, they're quite amazing cars. However, in terms of lifestyle, obviously everybody has their own little lifestyles and everything. But for my lifestyle, I think Ineos nailed it. Let's go take a look at the car and go over a few little things. At least this place gets a little warm. So in 2023, at the end of it, I went to Ineos. I've got a little request and I test drove this thing here. So this is a 2023 Ineos Grenadier. It's Sella green, it's British green, that's what it's always known for. Yeah, so this is the car that I honestly, the way it's spec'd out, I do have those steps just because my parents and my nieces and stuff, they want to go up on top, in and out. It's quite easier to access. I never had any issues, but necessary to have. It comes with, I got the checkers on them as well, but it comes with the B58, amazing engine, a lot of power. It's sufficient for the size. Honestly, I've never had any issues of, oh, I want a V8 on this. There are some people, they want to each its own, that's their own thing. But when I first got this car, my first trip was I went straight to Vancouver. So I drove basically from Toronto all the way to Vancouver with this thing. This car brought me a lot of memories. Not because anything, it's just because my father had actually the 1986s G-Wagons, and this car resembles those era a lot. Like, if anybody ever owned those 80s G-Wagons, this will suffice your taste. But not in terms of anything, just because I'm saying, look at the environment that I'm at. Recently, it's about a foot of snow, and this baby goes through it without an ease. So sometimes I deal with 2-footers, 2.5, 3 foot. It just plows. I've never had any issues. The tire came in with Dueler AT Bridgestones, but I changed them to these KO3s, BF Goodrich, the best tire. Hands down, I don't care what you say. A lot of people say Wild Peak, Mickey Thompson's would suffice it, but this, for Canadian roads, I think you're gonna be super happy, because most of the roads that I drive in, it's yeah, they're gravel. So the gravel with this, amazing. It works amazing. Yeah, so I did get the full tint all around Expel XR Plus, and I did the PPF on full front end because I drive in countrysides a lot. So yeah, those stone chips gonna eat it up for sure. But to be honest with you, just like I said on my previous cars, they were nitpicky cars. I was always like, oh, scratch there, scratch there. With this car, it completely sufficed my OCD. Like, I don't care. This car just gets me to point A to point B with headache free. Like, I'm not even joking. This car is on a league of its own. I cannot put any other car, because I test drove the Bronco. I test drove the um, Jeeps. Amazing cars, don't get me wrong, but it's just the wind noise compared to this and those cars is just on a league of its own. Like, the quality of interior, amazing. Quick little things that I've added is, since I've got it for the past 2 years, I didn't want it to do so much because I just wanted to see how this suits my lifestyle. And to be honest with you, I think it just aced it from point A to point B. Cannot say that. I don't think I will be purchasing another car after this. This is one of those things that as long as Ineos is alive, I want to own. I want to have this car. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be on conditions like these, because sometimes I gotta go meet customers, and we have, pretty much 8 months of the year like these type of weathers. So yeah, to have this type of car, which gets me from point A to B, necessary. The thing that I've actually upgraded on this would be pretty much, I had the Bridgestone Dueler AT, so I swapped those things. Yeah, the Expel XR all around with the Expel PPF. The other thing I gotta give kudos to, Owls. This is the nicest thing. So if you do actually trail riding and bike riding, this is a really nice bracket that you could install to have this thing attached. I will, if you tell them that you do vertical setup, they will send you all these adapters. It's pretty easy. Trust me, there's no rocket science in terms of installing it. But just make sure you gotta tighten them out. And other than that, this thing, amazing. Sometimes I take my bike. The reason why I say this is amazing, because as you could see in the inside, I used to carry my bike on the inside of the car, so that was pretty easy. Don't mind the mess, I do apologize for that. But I used to have the bike here, and it would pretty much fit perfectly when I put the seat down, no problem. But it gets it a little bit dirty, as you can see the thread marks of my tire and stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying about the OCD. I don't care. I'm super happy with it. Like, it does its job perfectly. The other thing, one of my buddy, actually, he does cabinetry a lot, so he helped me out build these little shelves. I give him all the measurements and we build it in his shop. Amazing, very durable. We did make some holes, which actually attaches on the mechanism that is actually provided with Ineos. So it comes with little attachments here and there. But as long as I got this, I've never had usage for tie down and things. Hopefully over the years to come, I might do some overlanding and I'll find better shelving purposes. But I did see lot of setups on here, and those things. But yeah, everything down the road, slowly, one step at a time. That's what it is, right? So yeah, from inside bike rack to this, sometimes my buddy goes with me, so I keep that one just for him with me. So other than that, as I was saying, this car, honestly, if it suits your lifestyle like this car will suffice the job. Like, no kidding, this car is a league of its own. A lot of people say it's a little pricey, this and that, but hey, believe me, you're getting quality. You're getting a good bang for your buck. That's all I gotta say, because I've owned other cars and it was always eating my money. Oh, I gotta detail this, I gotta scratch that. I'm done with those. It was good era, but this is what I'm always after. This is on a league of its own. The other thing I was gonna say, the B58s, amazing engines, but you gotta be on top of the maintenance. There's 2 coolers, one here, one there. Reservoirs for antifreeze. You gotta maintain all those things. I will come with the later down the videos, but I just wanted to make an overlay of the video of this, just to go over like few little things that I wanted to say. but over time, in terms of maintenance, there's two antifreezes that you have to be on top of, and the engine oil. Engine oil I would recommend every 5,000, because over my life I've had many B58s, and they're amazing car, they're amazing engines. Just you gotta be on top of the oil change and how you drive it. So if you warm it up, I would say a 5 minute maximum, and when you're driving, have easy on the gas until the gauge goes all the way to the warm, because they are turbos. So if they're not warmed up, trust me, you're gonna have some fins popping left and right. Other than that, I'm super happy with this thing, and I'm really looking forward to doing some more mods on this. I did wanted to get the roof ladder and things like the roof rack and things, but yeah, those are time to come. I never found a use what I'm gonna put up on top. It looks amazing as the way it is, but down the road, if I think that it requires those type of things, I'll deal with it. But as is, it suffices. A lot of my friends are telling me get rims and this and that. Nah, I'm happy. It just suits the character. If I put some like rims and things like that, then it becomes like a luxury type. It just do these rims and that style, it goes perfect. Military things. Yeah, Ineos, honestly, hands down the best thing. I hope there's a lot other people that my word gets out to them that this car is made for this type of lifestyle. If you're not into these type and you live in the downtown area, I would say don't get it, because I drove to a couple of my clients in downtown. Parking this thingy in downtown parking lots, I'm not gonna say good luck. Why? Because it's easy for me, but some people, a lot of people, they say, oh, the steering is so hard, this and that. I've dealt with a lot of 18-wheelers, 5 tons. The steering wheel is not a problem for me. So to park it is easy, but for other people, I would say it would be kind of hard, tricky, not hard. But hey, to each his own, right? Yeah, again, Ineos, hands down, the best thing. Super happy. I hope this company really sustains itself in Ontario. And thumbs up again. Kudos.